Welcome to UBO127. The portal is lit and it is time to pull some shards. Please like, comment, subscribe, show some love to your boy. I call this. Right now, there is a here we go, guaranteed champion event. I told you, if you go back and rewind the tape, I'm trying to save 15 Sacred Shards because I believe that there'll be a guaranteed champion event on Tuesday. That's just my belief, and nobody said anything. I'm going off of the past actions, and it seems like whenever they have this big 2x event, especially with all these characters that are super OP,
I believe on Tuesday they're gonna give us a guaranteed
legendary event for the CVC. That's just what I'm telling you. I told you. The 10 times is a waste of shards. They do that just to get you to spend all your shards so that you can't get your guarantee, or you can spend money if you want to get the guaranteed champion. But if you just save your shards, you can get the guaranteed champion without spending all your money. I'm telling you. So, for a short time only, 9 UTC time Tuesday, Monday 24th to 9 UTC time Thursday, May 26th, we're launching a guaranteed champion event to give you the opportunity to get your hands on a powerful legendary champion, Sacia Flame Tongue. The rules are simple. Summon champions using Sacred Shards while the guaranteed champion event is active, and you're guaranteed a Sacia Flame Tongue by the 12th shard. It's that simple. That's it. It's simple. Guaranteed champion events are tracked individually for each player, so if you do happen to summon Sacia Flame Tongue from shard before your 12th Sacred Shard, your guaranteed champion event will end. In addition, summon Sacia Flame Tongue. Oh, actually, that's a good thing. If I pull her on 3, then I can save my shards for the next guarantee. That's great. I hope that I can pull her earlier. That would be awesome. In addition to summoning Sacia Flame Tongue on the 12th shard, shard won't reset the mercy system counters. Bam! My mercy count is at 12, so I'm deep into mercy. I should get another legendary and Sacia Flame Tongue if everything goes correctly. But what I knew with all the different legendaries they're offering, especially the Fox Girl, I knew this legendary was going to be good because all the people are offering, they're trying to entice you to use your shards up. And I had 15 and I used 3 because I had to get the fusion, which I got, by the way. Bam! 100 shards, exactly on the dot. That's all I need. And so now I had the opportunity to get Sacia Flame Tongue. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm so excited. Man, I knew this was going to happen. And I'm so happy and prepared for it. Let's go. Let's see who else I can get. Okay, Epic, Rock Breaker, nothing. That's a chicken. Missionary, nope, not a chicken. That means I'm 15 into the Mercy now. 15 shards into Mercy. Come on now. Where is my legendary?
Here we go.
Woo! Yeah! Rotos! My first Rotos ever. So I was playing when they offer Rotos as a fusion, and I passed it up because I wasn't into the game at the time. I had the account, I was playing it, but I wasn't really into it. and it just seemed really hard to get Rotos, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And I regretted it ever since, and I finally pulled my first Rotos. I'm so excited. Man, I got Sacia and Rotos in the same sharp pull. Incredible. Oh, this guy is ridiculous. Look at the text for all his abilities. Look at all this long text. It's ridiculous. Like, all this stuff is just it's crazy. So his A1 attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% the max decreased defense, 60% debuff for 2 turns. Also, I mean, that by itself makes him amazing. They give him something else. Also, grant has 25% chance. That's a huge percentage of granting extra turn. Come on, man. The guy is ridiculous. This is just the A1. He can just keep going. It's crazy. So his A2 attacks one enemy, decreases the target's max HP by 20 freaking percent. Then adds that HP to this champion's own max HP. So he's getting stronger the more he's hitting people. He's like the Hulk. He's just cannot decrease a single champion's max HP by more than 60% in one battle. Cannot increase this champion's max HP by more than 60,000. Decreases the max HP of bosses by 30% and inflicted instead. This champion's max HP will be increased by 15,000 when this skill is used against bosses. I mean, just the fact that he can do it is ridiculous. So his A3 attacks one enemy. I'll do the ascendant because I'm gonna send him anyway. Attacks one enemy, will ignore 60% of the target's defense, man. That's what I think that's the highest in the game, I think. 60% of the target's defense? I mean, you put some savage gear on this dude and it's like he's just busting through people. Will ignore unkillable and block damage. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived by this if this champion has gained a maximum amount of HP from Vitality Plunder, which is the A2, and grants extra turn if the skill kills an enemy. This guy's getting extra turns left and right, and he is strong. If he was getting extra turns and he wasn't really, doing anything, I could get that. But this dude is hitting so hard, and he's getting extra turns left and right. It's ridiculous, man. This guy is just like crazy. Sporn Obliviation will decrease damage from enemy hits so that the incoming damage from any single hit will not exceed 50%. That is crazy. His passive is stopping you from killing him. 50% of this champion's max HP grants an extra turn if this damage reduction occurs. He has 3 abilities, his passive and 2 abilities are giving him extra turns. Why is this guy having so many extra turns? This is ridiculous. Decreases the damage taken from bosses by 15% and decreases the damage taken from bosses by 30% if Siffy the Lost Bride is on his team. This guy is just so ridiculous. Like, all these extra turns, it's crazy. It is literally crazy to face this dude. But I have him now, so that's all I care about. All right. Enough fawning over Rotos, the Lost Groom. Next. Legendaries! Yeah, Zintaro! Yes! Yes! I knew it was crazy that I was 15 into the Mercy and hadn't gotten a legendary yet. This has worked out perfectly. Not only did I get Rotos, Gentaro, but I'm about to get Sacia Flame Tongue on the 12th pull. This is insane. I'm loving it. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! I cannot believe.
Purchase your tracks today.
Oh my goodness! Listen to me! Listen to me! This is insane. Here we go. Let's keep this going. Oh man. Shadow bones, chicken. Venomage, already got her. Okay, that's a chicken. Mistress of Hymns. Sinesha. And Juliana. 2 more before the guaranteed. Okay, so on the 7th shard, I got a legendary. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the mercy doesn't reset. So that means that I will be in mercy in 5 more shards. And then another legendary. And another one. Okay, the Hippo girl, I already got her all leveled up. Here we go. This should be Sacia Flame Tongue. Woo! What a pull. My best pull to date. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Woo-wee. Let's go through her kit. A1 attacks 1 enemy 3 times. Each hit has 50% chance of increasing duration of HP burn debuffs on target. She's all about HP burn, so this is perfect. She extends the HP burn, right? Then her A2 attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance, which can be booked to 100%, of placing a weakened debuff for 2 turns. Also has a, I love the addition. Also has an 80% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. So that's 2 champions that give me decreased defense. That's crazy. If there is at least 2 enemies on the HP, okay, so if 2 enemies are on the HP burn, then she does the decreased defense, okay. Then instantly activates HP burn, okay, debuffs on each target. That means she blows all HP burns up and decreases the duration of those HP burns by 1 buff. Oh man, she does a bang of damage with that ability. So A3 places HP debuff. Firestorm right. Places HP debuff on this champion for 3 turns. So she puts HP burn on herself for 3 turns. Then attacks all enemies and has a 75% chance of placing HP burn debuff on all enemies for 3 turns. That's the most in the game. 3 turns of HP burn. That means she's blowing it up. Grants an extra turn if HP burn debuff is placed on all enemies. So she grant all these extra. So her and Roto's just getting extra turns. They're reducing your defense, just pummeling you. She's ridiculous. Then she has a passive, increases this champion's speed by 3 and damage inflicted by 3% for each ally and enemy under HP. So she's on the HP burn. The enemy's on HP burn. So that's a lot of speed and healing. What that's not healing. The damage inflicted. Okay, she increases speed, so she gets faster with the HP burns out there. If Cardiel, which is another champion, is on her team, all allies will heal by 3% of their max HP from HP burn debuffs, increasing instead of receiving damage, losing HP. Okay, well I don't have him, so I don't have to really worry about that. But her aura is increase accuracy in all battles by 60. All right. Look at her! Look at her! She's amazing. Look at that tail. Come on now. my demon spawn will be undefeated. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. It's beautiful. Woo! Got to love it. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, go to CashApp UBO127, or you can go to AnnaBreezeMedia20.com to buy some merchandise. Or you just like and subscribe and comment below. How did your sharp pull go? And we'll continue this party in the comments.